Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. Cindy here from clbcraftcreations.blogspot.com with our final card in the holiday card series for 2014. Today we're going to be making this clean and simple card, Christmas card, using the Endless Wishes stamp set and some Lost Lagoon in color paper, as well as the ribbon that goes, it's actually the silky taffeta ribbon. And then we're going to be using some an emboss resist technique today. So let's go ahead and get started. And we're going to start with a strip of Whisper White. The strip measures 5.5 by 2. And we're going to take we're actually going to take our embossing buddy and we're going to give that a good swipe. Then we're going to take our Versamark ink and our largest snowflake from the Endless Wishes stamp set. We're going to ink that up, and then we're just going to stamp. It's kind of hard to see. It'll be easier. And now we're going to use some white embossing powder, and we're going to, I'm actually going to flip this over so I don't get any on me. Cover that. Okay, and then we're going to heat set this, and I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera. You're not going to really be able to see it anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll move on to the next step. Heat set that, and I wanted to show you one of the things that you don't want to do is burn your paper. And I have burnt my paper. However, so I wanted to show that, you know, that when you're embossing, how important it is to be careful when you're doing that, because you can burn the paper. Now, because I'm actually going to be doing a resist technique, it should be okay. So we'll see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Lost Lagoon ink, and I'm going to, I'm using a ink blending tool from Ranger for this. It just gives me a little bit more control with the ink and than the sponges, but you could certainly use a sponge as well. Okay, so I'm just kind of priming it, and then what you want to do is you want to go to the center of each of your snowflakes and work your way out. And that way the darkest part is going to be right there in the center of your snowflake, and now you've got a nice round image, and then the white pops. So, and you're going to do that for all of them, and then you're just going to basically concentrate on getting the majority of the ink right there in the center and then working your way out. And you can take a tissue and you can just wipe off the top so that it really you're basically buffing the embossed snowflakes, and then it just kind of makes it brings it up a little bit wider. So we're actually going to go ahead and get started now on assembly for the rest of the card. So this part's done. And so now I'm going to bring in my layering piece, which is just 1/4 inch bigger. And I'm going to layer that. Get my snail in there. And then I have it straight to each of the edges. And then I just have that little strip showing on each of the ends. I've just got a little bit of extra adhesive on there. Now I'm using a cheater way with my ribbon. So I went ahead and tied a bow in the middle of my ribbon, and then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to then take that and I'm going to pull it around to the back and attach it that way. And then that way my bow stays tied. So I'm going to add just here, here, so you can take one end. It's hard to see since it's matching. You can put your bow in whatever position you want. You can also move it around once you get it on there. I have a little excess on there, but I'm happy with that. I think I'm going to do it just like that. I'm going to do my card a little bit different today because, you know, I have to change things up. I'm going to actually put it landscape today, and I'm going to put, hopefully, I think that my sentiment will fit there. Let's just see real quick. We can just barely get it in there. So that should work. All right, now let's go ahead and attach that. Attach this to the card. And I'm going to use a little extra adhesive on here because I got that ribbon. I don't really want it to pop up. And also be aware that when you are adding ribbon to your cards, that they may actually require additional postage when you're sending them in the mail. So you may want to reserve the ribbon for cards that you're going to be giving away. And you can also stick a glue dot under there just to keep your bow intact if you want. This actually is kind of flat, and I mean, I think that it probably would go through the mail okay, but don't quote me on that because I don't know for sure. So we're going to give this a try. I'm going to use Lost Lagoon, and I'm going to stamp my Christmas first. We're going to put that right down. I'm holding the card down so that it doesn't pop up while I'm trying to stamp. I'm just going to stamp that right there. Okay, perfect. I'm going to take the Mary, and I'm going to do my best to line that up there. Hopefully my head wasn't in the way. So it's okay. I think I like the other orientation better. I'll bring the other one in real quick. It's that one versus that one. I like both. I think this one maybe looks, the layout's a little bit nicer. And then one final step, and we're actually going to be done, is I'm just going to take that large snowflake again, ink that up in Lost Lagoon, and then I'm just going to stamp that right down here at the bottom. Oh, and you can't even see that. And then there we go. So, and then there's our card. Bring in the other one. So there's two variations, and you could obviously do this in any color scheme that you want, and you have a very, like I said, a very easy, quick, clean, and simple card. So thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching this series. I've had so much fun doing this series. I'm actually kind of sad that it's coming to an end. But you might see another Christmas card here or there within the next couple of weeks. So please come back. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Next week we're actually going to be starting I'm actually going to be starting 3D projects and gift ideas. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And I'm hoping to post 3 videos a week. I might only be able to get 2. We'll see. The 3D projects take a little bit more than doing these cards. So I hope that you'll join me, and it's been fun, so thank you so much, and I'll see you next week. Thanks.